Let me see if this has got a higher thing, and it's only got a 1080. Listen to this. This is ridiculous.
Clear to me that he wants to negotiate.
Negotiate is a big word, Bobby. It's a big word.
It's the word you just used, Senator.
Yeah, but no, I use defend a particular law. Will you defend the law in the Inflation Reduction Act, which already is negotiating prescription drug prices?
President Trump wants us to negotiate drug prices. He wants to lower drug prices.
So you're not telling me that you will defend the law that we passed, which has already had
significant
success.
Well, the Congress, look, I'm going to comply with the law, Senator. Congress passed the law. I'm swearing an oath to the Constitution. I'm going to comply with the laws. You're going to have a
significant influence on healthcare policy if you are.
And I'm going to comply with the laws.
Let me just say this in conclusion, Chairman Cassidy. President Trump and Mr. Kennedy are quite right when they say that our system is broken. They're right. Our economic system today is broken. 3 people own more wealth than the bottom half of American society. Wages have been stagnant for American workers for 50 years. The economy is broken. You know what? Our political system is broken and corrupt. You have a handful of billionaires in both political parties who contribute huge amounts of money to elect candidates in this room throughout the United States Congress. That is a broken political system and a real threat to democracy. Our healthcare system is broken. And it's broken for some of the reasons that Mr. Kennedy indicated. We have not paid attention to the fact that we have massive amounts of chronic disease. We have not answered the question why in the richest country in the history of the world, our life expectancy is lower than it is in countries far poorer than we are. So I think in many ways, President Trump and Mr. Kennedy have asked some of the right questions. Problem is their answers will only make a bad situation worse. So let me ask Mr. Kennedy again. If we want to make America healthy, will you assure the American people that you will fight to do what every other major country on earth does, guarantee health care to every single American?
I'm going to make America healthier than other countries in the world right now.
Will you guarantee do what every other major country does? That's a simple question.
And by the way, Bernie, the problem of corruption is not just in the federal agencies, it's in Congress too. Almost all the members of this panel are accepting, including yourself, are accepting millions of dollars from the pharmaceutical industry.
And
protecting their interests.
Oh, I thought that would, no. I ran for president like you. I got millions and millions of contributions. They did not come from the executives, not one nickel of PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. They came from workers.
In 2020, you were the single largest
because I had
receiver of pharmaceutical money
from workers all over this country. Workers,
you were the
not a nickel from corporate tax.
You were the single largest acceptor of pharmaceutical dollars.
No, from workers in
1.5 million.
Yeah, out of 200 million. All right, but you have not answered. Last question. You have not answered my question.
Mr. Chairman, we're 3 minutes.
How do we make America healthy if you don't guarantee health care?
We're literally 3 minutes over here now. How long does it keep going? At some time, you're just battering the witness.
Not battering the witness.
Yes, you are. And you're getting upset at him. You're going at him just like anybody else would.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, you are. These people have lost it. Wow. Did you see it? Oh, he's battering the witness. Oh my gosh. They are very, very angry. It's going to be a more angrier world. Look at that face. Oh, he's mad. Very, very mad. Let's watch that again because he got called out. His whole entire face is red from it ain't that red right there. But when he gets into it, it gets even redder. He makes himself mad. I want to see him do it again. Okay, yeah. No. That is kind of funny looking he is, you all. He's doing it. The news is all over the airplane crash. Yeah. Let me watch this one more time, you all. Just let me see this.
Happen. Now, yesterday you told me that the White House was going to issue something affirming their support for continuing those Medicare negotiations. Turned out not to be quite accurate. They came up with some bland statement, could have been written by Farm. Very specific questions. Do you believe and will you insist that Medicare continue to negotiate prices with the pharmaceutical industry so we can substantially lower prescription drug costs in America?
President Trump has made it very clear to me that he wants to negotiate.
Negotiate is a big word, Bobby. It's a big word.
It's the word you just used, Senator.
Yeah, but no, I use defend a particular law. Will you defend the law in the Inflation Reduction Act, which already is negotiating prescription drug prices?
President Trump wants us to negotiate drug prices. He wants to lower drug prices.
So you're not telling me that you will defend the law that we passed, which has already had significant success?
Well, the Congress, look, I'm going to comply with the law, Senator. Congress passed the law. I'm swearing an oath to the Constitution. I'm going to comply with the laws.
You're going to have a significant influence on healthcare policy if you are.
I'm going to comply with the laws.
Let me just say this in conclusion, Chairman Cassidy. President Trump and Mr. Kennedy are quite right when they say that our system is broken. They're right. Our economic system today is broken. 3 people own more wealth than the bottom half of American society. Wages have been stagnant for American workers for 50 years. The economy is broken. You know what? Our political system is broken and corrupt. You have a handful of billionaires in both political parties who contribute huge amounts of money to elect candidates in this room throughout the United States Congress. That is a broken political system and a real threat to democracy. Our healthcare system is broken. And it's broken for some of the reasons that Mr. Kennedy indicated. We have not paid attention to the fact that we have massive amounts of chronic disease. We have not answered the question why in the richest country in the history of the world, our life expectancy is lower than it is in countries far poorer than we are. So I think in many ways, President Trump and Mr. Kennedy have asked some of the right questions. Problem is their answers will only make a bad situation worse. So let me ask Mr. Kennedy again. If we want to make America healthy, will you assure the American people that you will fight to do what every other major country on earth does, guarantee health care to every single American?
I'm going to make America healthier than other countries in the world right now.
Will you guarantee do what every other major country does? It's a simple question.
And by the way, Bernie, the problem of corruption is not just in the federal agencies, it's in Congress too. Almost all the members of this panel are accepting, including yourself, are accepting millions of dollars from the pharmaceutical industry.
Oh, no,
protecting their interests.
Oh, I thought that would, no. I ran for president like you. I got millions and millions of contributions. They did not come from the executives, not one nickel of PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. They came from workers.
In 2020, you were the single largest
because I had
receiver of pharmaceutical money
from workers all over this country. Workers,
you were the
not a nickel from corporate tax.
You were the single largest acceptor of pharmaceutical dollars.
No, from workers in
1.5 million.
Yeah, out of 200 million. All right, but you have not answered, last question. You have not answered my question.
Mr. Chairman, we're 3 minutes.
How do we make America healthy if you don't guarantee health care?
We're literally 3 minutes over here now.
Well,
how long does it keep going? At some time, you're just battering the witness, Bernie.
Not battering the witness.
Yes, you are. And you're getting upset at him. You're going at him just like anybody else would.
That's wow. He's right. The whole entire system's broken. He needs to retire. He really needs to retire. Oh my gosh. You know what? With all the people getting so upset, and it's certain people getting upset during these hearings, I wonder if Trump has got a lot of information on them and they're lashing out because they know their time is short. Oh my gosh. This is there's all kinds of times. No, this is what is happening is they don't want to confirm. They don't want him in power. Definitely do not want him in power at all. Look how this is waving. Okay, what's Elizabeth Warren saying?
In Washington, you said that President Trump asked you to, quote, clean up corruption and conflicts. Sounds great. You said that you will, quote, slam shut the revolving door between government agencies and the companies they regulate. That also sounds great. So here's an easy question. Will you commit that when you leave this job, you will not accept compensation from a drug company, a medical device company, a hospital system, or a health insurer for at least 4 years, including as a lobbyist or a board member?
Can you just repeat the last part of the question? Can I commit?
You're not going to take money from drug companies in any way, shape, or form.
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
Oh. I'm happy to commit to that.
Okay, good. That's what I figured. I said it's an easy question to start with. And I think you're right on this.
I don't think any of them want to give me money, by the way.
Let's keep going. You're right, because to say yes, because every American has the right to know that every decision you make as our number one health officer is to help them and not to make money for yourself in the future. So I want to talk more about money. I'm looking at your paperwork right now. In the past 2 years, you've raked in $2.5 million from a law firm called Wisner Baum. You go online, you do commercials to encourage people to sign up with Wisner Baum to join lawsuits against vaccine makers. And for everyone who signs up, you personally get paid. And if they win their case, you get 10% of what they win. So if you bring in somebody who gets $10 million, you walk away with $1 million. Now, you just said that you want the American people to know you can't be bought. Your decisions won't depend on how much money you could make in the future. You won't go to work for a drug company after you leave HHS. But you and I both know there's another way to make money. So, Mr. Kennedy, will you also agree that you won't take any compensation from any lawsuits against drug companies while you are secretary and for 4 years afterwards?
Well, I'll certainly commit to that while I'm secretary. But I do want to clarify something because you're making me sound like a shill. I put together that case. I did the Science Day presentation to the judge on that case to get it into court.
Mr. Kennedy, it's just a really simple question. Yeah, you've taken in $2.5 million. I want to know if you will commit right now that not only will you not go to work for drug companies, you won't go to work suing the drug companies and taking your rake out of that while you're a secretary and for 4 years after. It's just
I'll commit to not taking any fee from drug companies while I'm secretary. No.
I'm asking about fees from suing drug companies. Will you agree not to do that?
You're asking me to not sue drug companies,
no,
and I'm not going to agree to that, Senator.
Companies as much as you want.
I'm not going to agree to not sue drug companies or anybody.
So let's do a quick count here of how, as Secretary of HHS, if you get...
Can you see that microphone right there moving like that? What on earth is happening? Why is this microphone moving like that? Watch it.
Confirmed, you could influence every one of those lawsuits. Well, let me start the list. You could publish your anti-vaccine conspiracies, but this time on U.S. government letterhead, something a jury might be impressed by. You could appoint
I
people
don't
to the
understand that.
CDC vaccine panel who share your anti-vax views and let them do your dirty work. You could tell the CDC vaccine panel to...
It does kind of look like a green screen. That is, you think it's a fan reflecting? It could be. Let's finish seeing what they're saying.
Remove a particular vaccine from the vaccine schedule. You could remove vaccines from special compensation programs, which would open up manufacturers to mass torts. You could make more injuries eligible for compensation, even if there is no causal evidence. You could change vaccine court processes to make it easier to bring junk lawsuits. You could turn over FDA data to your friends at the law firm, and they could use it however it benefited them. You could change vaccine labeling. You could change vaccine information rules. You could change which claims are compensated in the vaccine injury compensation program. There's a lot of ways that you can influence those future lawsuits and pending lawsuits while you are Secretary of HHS. And I'm asking you to commit right now that you will not take a financial stake in every one of those lawsuits so that what you do as Secretary will also benefit you financially down the line.
I'll comply with all the ethical guidelines.
That's not the question. You and I, you have said
You're asking me, Senator, you're asking me not to sue vaccine pharmaceutical companies. Yeah, you are. That's exactly what you're doing.
No, look, no one should be fooled here. As Secretary of HHS, Robert Kennedy will have the power to undercut vaccines and vaccine manufacturing across our country. And for all of his talk about follow the science and his promise that he won't interfere with those of us who want to vaccinate his kids, the bottom line is the same. Kennedy can kill off access to vaccines and make millions of dollars while he does it. Kids might die, but Robert Kennedy can keep cashing in.
Senator, I support vaccines. I support the childhood schedule. I will do that. The only thing I want is good science, and that's it.
How about then say you won't make money off what you do as Secretary of HHS?
Before we go to
That stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's already got the proof, and she proved that she's a special kind of stupid. She gets fired up. Bernie Sanders gets fired up, and there are a few other people that get fired up with Trump's nominees. No, you all, this is wild. Let's see what we got going on. Something is scraping. Yeah. This is the United States of America, and this is what's happening in our political world. It is falling apart. Now, what about the airplane? Let's go to the airplane. The airplane that crashed. We can go to that. We can. So it's all over the news. I would like to let me make my screen bright. Hold on. Now, my screen is brighter. I can see. If this like zooms up on me like this, let me know, because I'll have to go back out and I'll have to change the brightness of my screen, or I'll have to go into a different thing. Hello. So this small jet, somebody was saying something about 333 crashes in Philadelphia after taking off. What do y'all really think that's going? What? Is this today that happened? This one right here? Okay, we got that one. But then there's a plane at the mall. This is wild. There's lots of plane crashes. It's better than the night at the movies. The runway 33 Masons allege remote controlled. It could be remote controlled. Philadelphia. It's 6 hours later. Wow. It's the same crash and their coverage and new information. It's all in Philadelphia. Okay. That's what it is. I don't know if I'd want to get on an airplane. Maybe, I don't know, you all. We got that going on, and there's people who have lost their lives. I saw on the X where someone, not it wasn't even on the X, it was on the Facebook, somebody shared a post, and they said the Simpsons did it again. They showed a helicopter and an airplane crashing, and there were comments in there saying that this is not the time for satire because there were people on the plane, people who died and their family members and their loved ones are left behind, and now's not the time to bring in such satire like that. Satan is coming. Well, I'm not going to argue with you over that. I'm not. There's you ever watch any of the Xena movies or the whatever they are, the Xena series? And who was that guy? The god of war? Ares, the god of war. He wanted the bloodshed on the earth because it made him really, really happy to have bloodshed all over the earth. Yeah. It looked like, oh, wow, like a missile hit the airplane. Is that one of the theories going around? That a missile hit it? With everything zipping around the skies from these days, it's not surprising. It could have been a ground-based system doing it, because you can literally excuse me, you can stick one of those things in the back of a semi truck or even a smaller truck and you can launch it, or they can retrofit those trucks. Just transport them, look like a regular moving truck or something, and all they have to do is like open up the top of it and then boom. If it came from the ground, it came down, it looked like a Mitchell, like a wow. It's really wild. I seen bits of it. There's something major. You know, there's something major, major, major going on. And if the people focusing on that, they can't see what's going on behind the scenes either. The crashes were terrible, and the interviews with Kash Patel are just out there. It's too bad that happens on the same day. Isn't that weird? It happens on the same day. And then what about Tulsi Gabbard? Is that who it is? Do you think the deep state is trying to delay the confirmation hearings? Do you think the deep state could be involved in that airplane crash? Or deep state operatives? You think they are? Hold on a second. me do this. I'm going to pull one of these Bible verses out of here. You think the deep state's involved? You know, it's my little thing right there. I'm just gonna pull one out. I want to read something encouraging. Let the wise hear and increase in learning, and the one who understands obtain guidance. Everyone enjoys a fitting reply. It's wonderful to say the right thing at the right time. I like that. I just wanted something encouraging to hear, because there's a lot of wickedness on the earth. Yeah. Apparently, February 6th is going to be, is it going to be a disclosure day for what? What's happening on the 6th? You heard that also. You heard a salty siren? Oh my gosh, I just looked at the clock and it's 10:11. Is it that late at night? Wow. No, I didn't hear about all of that kind of stuff. Ronnie, you caught me. Yeah. Well, I don't know what I was doing setting here. The time has really went by really fast. Ronnie, oh, it's 9:11 here, and it's 10:11 where I'm at. Yeah. 2:11. Where it's 2:11, Maxie. You must be in Hawaii, or you in some other part of the country. If it's 2:11 where you're at. You in Europe? Yeah. Australia? Never been to Australia. I think we had this one guy I danced with. His name was T-Dog on my playlist. He was a rebel. He was. Oh, the JFK files are going to get released. It's 5:11 in Hawaii. It was like a 6-hour difference, I think, when I lived there with my mom and dad living back here in Indiana. Yeah. Wherever you are. It's true. January the 6th, something's going to happen. Well, tomorrow, I just realized today was Friday, and then tomorrow is when the tariffs are going to hit. And, oh, is that what they're going to announce? Trump, oh, Trump's got something coming out. Oh my God, it's going to blow the lid off the, whatever it is. It's going to blow the lid completely off. Do you think they're geospatial digital from mapping the cities? Could be. Hey there, random user. It's rather random seeing you on here with that YouTube name. Oh no. I wanna see what's predicted for the February 6th. Come on, just type it in. I don't know. I really can't see nothing. I don't know what they're predicting is going to happen. Do you? Can't see anything. Yeah. All I know is there's a lot going on. Look at President Trump. God saved him in a airplane crash. Oh, I'm sure God did save him in an airplane crash because they probably tried to take him out. They wanted to take him out. The deep state has taken out a lot of people. There's a CME that's supposed to happen in February. Is it a Carrington event? Yeah. I mean, there could be a Carrington event. And I'm sure that, oh my gosh, these countries are getting mad at Trump. Trump's tariffs is what it is. He will impose new tariffs on Mexico. They call for firing of FBI officials. They want to fire the FBI officials now. Canada will stand up to a bully. Trump, nothing Canada, Mexico, or China can do to delay the February the 1st tariffs. All HE double hockey sticks are probably we're gonna have all kinds of miniature political fires in the United States. AI is running the air traffic. Oh, is that what that is? That would make sense. It really would, because it's supposed to be at least 40% of the jobs that people did in the United States were going to be gone in 2025 due to automation. You talk to an Amazon rep and they love Trump. Your fruits and vegetables that come from Mexico are going to get pretty expensive. They really are. She was in India. Wow, Barbara. All kinds of shist is, you think I'm a white hat undercover? What if I am and I just don't even know it? What if some people are and they just don't even know it? You never know, right? Well, I did read something funny. The Mexican president told Google, how about we make America Americana Mexicana, America Mexicana or something. When people type in that, it pulls up America in that name right there. I thought America, Mexico's president. Is that what the president to Google? It was kind of funny. She wanted to go back. Oh, she was talking about Mexico. Let me see this image. Mexican's president. She sent a letter to Google, and she wants it to be called. She wanted to be called American Mexicana. See there. I wonder if this is just a script. Do you think it is? Just a script, and everybody's playing a role. Everybody's playing a role. If you speak to some people, they say everybody's playing a role. Hey, Becky, honey. They saw another plane crash. Is it like a small commuter plane? Like a movie. Like a movie. And did you see how the scientists found, they were talking about the qubit again, and they were saying that it does prove that there are parallel universes, parallel worlds. You got them. A Mexico, a Mexicano. Yeah. Do we have do we got people in here who are bilingual or who can speak multiple languages? Because I think that's pretty cool if you can speak at least 2 languages. Gina, can you? No, I don't think I can. Yeah. Godzilla is going to pay a visit to China. Leslie, is that a joke, or is it something going to happen? Is it? No. Yeah, she can speak a lot of different languages. You know who was really interesting too? Condoleezza Rice, when she was the Secretary of State. She was very fluent in Russian. Which is interesting. The businesses and jets. Oh, I know what I was going to look up. You said AI was taking over. AI taking over air traffic controllers. Let's look at it. My nose is tickling. Look, here we go. The integration of digitalization and artificial intelligence offers the transformative opportunities for the air traffic ATC, promising enhanced safety, efficiency, and capacity. But these technological advancements must have the human element, air traffic controllers at the core of the system. So will they be placed? But you still have to have a human there. So we know it's going to happen. AI is going to impact air traffic control, enhancing safety and efficiency while easing the stress of this highly intense occupation. Okay, there you have it right there. That's the answer. That's the answer. It's going to be integrated because it's going to say that it is... it can be a lot more efficient, but they're going to have a human at the helm too. That's what's going to happen. Valiant Thor is playing a huge role. Yes, Condoleezza Rice was extremely intelligent. I liked her. I did. I thought, well, she should run for president. Yeah. An employee with merit, not the color of their skin. It's true. And, well, they can't say nothing against AI, right? Or a robot. You can't. Look, see, look at this. It's making sense now. Can AI increase air traffic safety? So what happened with the airplane and the helicopter is going to raise awareness of AI. We need to do better. We need to make it more safe. Can you see it? So we're going to have to put artificial... the project aims to enhance the efficiency of air traffic control using generative AI. Air traffic controllers sort out three-dimensional space. See, there it is, right there. Air traffic controllers. Citrus. Kind of sounds like citrix. Wow. Well, now you know. That makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you all that is what's going to be happening? 2222. Exactly. Shamelessly vicarious. What else? But they'll still need humans, just a small aspect of humans. And a lot of the government jobs, they're going to lose their jobs. They're going to get replaced by AI because the companies can save a whole lot of money, because a lot of the jobs that some people do, artificial intelligence can do it itself. You're going to have a skill set that is really hard to replace. You're going to have a massive knowledge base within you. Invisible pilots, yeah, that's right. Are you saying Amy? Amy. A-I-M. No. Artificial intelligence. Let me look at this. Okay. Scholarly articles for Amy Artificial Intelligence, mitigations, systems decision stage. Oh, wow, it's deep learning. You receive an AI score from our powerful deep learning algorithm that has been evaluated and validated. You will get an AI score. An AI companion for survivors. Amy. AI. AI, look at that. Yeah, you're right. Amy is a Sea Ridge Technology Advanced Neural Framework for the development of artificial intelligence based solutions for ATC and airport. Let's look it out. You got it right there. At a glance. Amy at a glance. So it can, the algorithm is learned, not designed. Non-technical users can develop AI. Output, noise resilience, abilities to simultaneously process data from different sources such as video sensors, ATC radio, ADS-B, airport operations systems to identify, helps controllers and operators make more informed decisions. It's not a replacement for human control. Alerts, they alert the ATC stakeholders about potential incidents before they happen. Enables easy, well, there you go. It's going to be wrote in. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Wrote in and implemented. Meet Amy. Diverse applications, allowing it to be applied to numerous ATC and airport systems. It can enhance any task from management and training through operations and maintenance. It's an advanced neural network. Sea Ridge has been pioneering the use of artificial intelligence in the industry for several years with its vision processing remote tower technology. Leveraging this experience, look at that. You can see it. Do you think that maybe they put that Amy on there and those two things collided, or maybe the theory of there was a missile that hit is a clear reason why they have to have AI do it? Yeah. This is really interesting. Look, the International Conference of Artificial Intelligence. Wow. It comes from DARPA. DARPA is a very powerful agency. You know, DARPA was involved in the high efficiency plasma gas lights, those lights that make those pretty colors at night and stuff like that, because they're plasma, and plasma is the fourth state of matter. We actually pulled up the document of all the people who were backing the high efficiency plasma light. Plasma gas in the lights. Plasma gas in lights and DARPA. Look at that. DARPA. Look, Plasma Technologies. DARPA uses code PLASA to suppress and extinguish fires. Phase 4, $14.9 million contract to develop what? RF to heat. Wow. RF to heat. Pentagon scientists are making talking plasma laser balls. Laser-induced plasma weapons use high-energy lasers at a very short pulse to strip the electrons of gas so they can talk to each other. Can plasma be found in lights? Yes. Look, fluorescent light bulbs contain mercury plasma. Such stars. What's talking plasma? Well, you want to know what talking plasma is?
At Harbor Freight, we design and
Gina,
test
do you want to
our
hear
own
Harbor
tools.
Freight? No, I don't want to hear about it. I want to hear about this plasma.
Finished testing on an early weapon that can make laser plasma balls talk. It's called the laser-induced plasma effect. It's made by the Joint Non-Lethal Weapons Directorate. So what they've done is basically created a laser that can shoot out to a certain distance, and they can pipe in sound waves through it, and actually make human voice sounds and commands. Now, where this becomes useful is around an area where we want to keep a perimeter secure. So essentially, you could.
Well, they can make laser talk. There is a voice that comes out of the lasers now. What I believe laser is an intelligent being. Plasma is an intelligent life form. And now they're giving a voice to the life form is what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, we're plasma beings too. Hey there, Gypsy. Yeah. How is the plasma like what you, how is this plasma like what you used to see? Yeah. Plasma that talks. Look at, here's all the types of topics. Look at this. We got a Pentagon plasma speaker, direct energy weapons, plasma weapon, non-lethal weapons, plasma, a plasma speaker gun. It will speak before it shoots you. A plasma speaker, a flashbang gun. What is a flashbang gun? Okay, it's a plasma gun. It's a fish gang, a pentagon. Wow, this is like wild. The Air Force wants to plasma bomb the sky. Why do they want to detonate? Why does the Air Force want to detonate plasma bombs in the sky using tiny satellites? Okay, well, this is to improve radio communication. You see that? 3 teams are competing in a U.S. Air Force project to improve radio communication by directly seeding the ionosphere with plasma. Well, that is, looks, they want people to think that's the aurora borealis. But what if that's the plasma that has been seeded in the sky by the military? Yeah. Look. This is down to changes in the ionosphere, a layer of charged particles in the atmosphere that starts around 60 kilometers up. For more, a mysterious layer, no-fly zone. There is a no-fly zone exploring the uncharted areas. The curvature of the Earth stops most ground-based radio signatures from traveling more than 70 kilometers. But bouncing between the ionosphere and the ground can zigzag for much greater distances. A night, the ionosphere is denser. Look, HARP in Alaska simulates the ionosphere with radiation from ground-based antennas to produce radio reflecting. All those people saying HARP got shut down, that's not true. You know it didn't. They just now, this article is in 2016. HARP never did get shut down. It's too expensive of a project. So it's still up and going. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, it's all over the place. Countries have it, lots of countries. And we have more than one in the United States. Where is AI Gina? Where is AIG? I don't know where it's at. It's all over the place. We're using a form of AI right now to communicate back and forth. We are. I am going to go. I'm getting tired. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. Yeah. Plasma is the 4th state of matter. And a lot of the universe is dark matter. And CERN works with plasma and dark plasma, but they don't know all of the things about dark plasma, which is kind of scary. Yeah. I'm going to go. Oh, yeah, you caught me. I'm going to go, you all. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you for watching. The Grampians burning. Oh. You all take care too. Thank you, Ronnie and Becky. And thank you all for your comments.